That's right. We have a network of 40 million people around the world, freelancers kind of working online and businesses getting things done online. And we sent out a survey on the topics of business, health, access, behaviour and government response. And we received 20,000 responses in 36 hours. We saw some pretty surprising results. 41% of people think this is extremely serious on a scale of 1 to 5. 20% of people coming back to us saw it spreading in their local area. About 8.8% of people actually knew someone personally that actually was being affected by the virus. In terms of business, 35% of businesses are having problems getting products from suppliers. They're seeing other problems such as longer lead times and having to go to other countries and suppliers in other countries to actually find products. 40% of businesses are now willing to let their staff work from home. And increasingly, businesses are looking to work online and find ways to work online, with about almost 2/3 of those businesses looking to make use of freelancers, for example, to get things done rather than hiring locally. So there's a very, very wide-ranging impact.
Yeah, I was going to ask,
yes,
so what are businesses saying about the impact essentially at the coalface when it comes to operations day to day? Are businesses that responded to you, people that employed those businesses that responded to you, finding it much more difficult to go about doing their daily job?
Yes, about half at the moment say that there's no impact to their business. But 28% of companies that did respond out of the 20,000 said that they're having immediate impact on some part of their operations, with 9% saying that they have cash flow issues already. The situation is obviously changing day by day as lockdowns are occurring country by country and travel bans and so forth are coming in. And so we do expect that if we actually resurveyed this next week and the week after and so forth, these numbers will change dramatically. But businesses around the world are having big impacts right now.
What about the move to, of course, have a number of staff work from home? How does that change the dynamic of businesses operating in a global economy? I know that that's a pretty broad question, but I think that this is something that we've not really seen before on the scale that we're seeing it now. What does it mean for the working life if a number of people are now working from home essentially on a pretty permanent basis?
Well, I mean, over the last decade, the internet really has transformed businesses. And so businesses are increasingly, in one way, shape or form, internet businesses. What's happening with the coronavirus is there's pretty much a step change in terms of how businesses operate, really pushing more and more work to go online and more staff wanting to work from home. Already, if you look at what's happening across Silicon Valley, Twitter has sent all their staff home, Google is sending their staff home and so forth. And now increasingly small businesses are having problems in the survey. We've got a lot of anecdotal responses saying that either we can't operate locally because of regulation that's come in from the government or directives from government, or staff are not showing up to work, or staff are worried about customers, or staff are worried just generally with the environment and want to stay at home because their kids can't go to school anymore because the schools are being closed and so forth. So increasingly, I think we will go into an environment, and certainly with the responses we received from the survey, 40% of businesses are now more willing to let their staff work from home, and 2/3 are going to look to hire workers online, such as freelancers. So I think we probably will see a permanent change here to an extent, but certainly through the duration of the coronavirus, which is expected to last many, many months, businesses are going through a very, very transformational phase.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now, to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.